What's wrong with the shoreline? Everybody says, oh, there's Lake Ontario, isn't that very nice? It's a beautiful day and it's blue water and there's sailboats out there, so that's all we care about. Too often people just look beyond the shoreline and they don't notice what's down there at their feet. Since I've been around and paying attention since World War II and the big building boom, there's been a great civilization creep moving west, putting in concrete and putting in artificial crushed rocks. Everybody knows that the biodiversity and potential for life is much greater at the interface between different types of habitat. People have been planting alien species, and there's a lot of alien species that have come in by accident, both on dry land and in the water. The famous zebra mussels are one of the worst things that is happening in the aquatic zones of the shorelines. A lot of shorelines, including Lake Ontario shoreline, have marshes as well as beaches, as well as woodland growing right up to the shoreline. And it's an essential place where migrants stop over after they come across the lake when they're coming north in the springtime and they're exhausted. And if these interface areas between the lake and the shore are degraded, then it's going to be disastrous for these exhausted creatures that need to fuel up for continuing the migration. It's time we started paying attention and actually doing something about returning the shoreline to its original beauty. What the world needs now is CPR, conservation, protection, and restoration. It's even more important than people are realizing. We can have a beautiful planet for our grandchildren and our grandchildren's grandchildren. All we need is to raise awareness. The most essential first step in helping to protect the environment, such as Lake Ontario shoreline or anything in the environment, is the raising of consciousness. Groups and organizations of smart people, such as the Credit Valley Conservation, can be very, very useful in raising consciousness. We need public involvement. We need lots of people paying attention, speaking to each other, getting together in neighborhoods, getting together at meetings and forums and so on. If just families went out in nature for a couple of hours every weekend, it would be transformative and wonderful for the kids, and obviously wonderful for nature and consciousness raising as well. I strongly advocate every single person get out there. A difference will indeed be made.